And so I'm offering this simple phrase to help you learn about pain change. Although it's been understood that the founder ain't no good. I mean, for real. What? No, I don't have it. Nope. It's not your money. No, it's not. Definitely is not your money. Not at all. DJ and Dougie Bong Bong. What's going on? It's not your money. Nope. It's not your money. The goings on of the goings on. I'm trying to handle a few things at once while I continue to build with the people, right? Opportunity to build and give. Really give. Not on some internet foolishness, but really give. Give for a living. Taking a quick few minutes, expound and build, and then keep it trucking. So, how y'all feeling out there? Me? Sensational. Feeling marvelous. Marvelous. What's going on, y'all? I see y'all in the building. I have a better chance to see y'all. It wasn't as blazing. Sun is not really blazing today. Will be blazing, but not today. I see DJ and Dougie Bong Bong. I see Kent Louis. Is that Louis? Kent Lou? What's going on? He says the pain is real. Can only get better from here. For sure, for sure. Jason Hex Win. What's happening? Gone DG in the building says active. Cookie the Chocolate says hey. I say hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? DG said, my ninja. What's up, son? These people out here among nature. Finn Bear in the building. What's going on? See, it's quality people that come in here. I like y'all. Appreciate y'all. I consider my audience and my viewers decent, good people, man. And y'all been riding with me like for a long time, man. We deserve all the glorious abundance we about to receive. All the glorious abundance that we can't even visually perceive, we will receive. That's all positive and healthy for us to acquire. Real talk. I've been mocking your friend for a long time. I've been mocking your founder for a long time. It's just what it is. I don't do it to really. It's not even me like really kicking somebody while they're down. They're not even down, or they make it seem like they're not down. So, and what I'm saying doesn't really move the needle at all. So, what they say in the spirit of being able to speak freely and speak your mind, that's what I've been doing. Some people say it's flooding bags and all that. Nobody cares, man. It's propaganda. Speaking truth, you speaking truth. You speak the truth, you flooding whatever that the truth is exposing. So whatever. That's where we are. Now, right? Like this time period, we should have been well into like in other systems. They're already in a bull. They've been dealing with nice experiences, blah blah blah, bull, right? Because historically, we should be in the thick of things. Like we should be like damn near it's only like a few months left in this drum. Like for us to see a bull, historically speaking, we got until like whatever September through the end of this year, like the next give or take 6 months. And is this? Come on, bro. Like it's come on, bro. It's so weird that people said that we missed the cycle. Like we missed the cycle. How we missed the cycle? We don't know. But we missed it. Ah man, I tell you, man. I see some of us that been around even before I was around. That been around, man. That says something, right? Like there's some people that been in it for years, man, and they believe in what they believe. Sonny says, "Oh, now my phone wants to act up." The cycle will be the cycle will be where we started, bro. I have no doubt in my mind that what you working with, Sonny, you about to set some shit off. You know, amazing, right? You know what the different aspect about it, and it's not even about you, the community, and it's the people, and it's not any one group or it's the people. Like people don't understand what they have. They only in no absolute terms. Like they think about self, me, not we. You know what I mean? Like you always got rotten apples in every situation, bro. In every situation. And that's in life. That's not just in crypto. That's in life. And at some point you gotta just play your position, right? Play your position. Because this is what we working with. You know, y'all should check out what Gandhiji's working with, folks. Those of you who don't know, dude is from the true school. He's from the true school, people. What I'm finding, just this with myself, like what's annoying me is the time I put into this thing here. You know what I mean? Like, yo, DJ Cryptomatic. What's up, man? Cryptomatic's been on it for years too. He's another one, been on it. Dude talk about more marketing, bro. How you gonna tell a man like DJ Cryptomatic we need more eyes and more marketing, bro? Come on, bro. Like you can't be serious. Like, dude is your man's a terrible troll. He's like horrible at trolling. Like, he should learn from he should learn from real trolls. He should learn from the trolls that push buttons in this world, real buttons. He should learn from people like Donald Trump what being a troll is. Like, really. You talk about we need that's where it's like it's been a hurdle. The whole marketing, getting people interested to keep coming back to buy. It's a fundamental issue. One thing I'm not gonna do is forget an old friend like Ethereum. Ethereum helped me get to where I'm at today. That's a fact. Ethereum helped us get to where we are today. Not just me. I saw somebody burn, I think it was $100 bill, and then he said, "Look, this piece of paper turned into ash, and this is what not all, not absolute, but this is what people kill for. Something that just turns into ash, evaporates. That's it." For 4 years, I've been talking about this system that I thought was something, and it is something, but I don't know what it is really anymore. It's just filled with a bunch of people who pretend like they know what they're doing, want to be top dog, want to be in control, and want to be exceedingly greedy and selfish to no end. A lot of corruption, lots of corruption, lots of psychological toying and playing with people, and that's not cool, man. Like, that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool at all. It's not cool. Crypto Bigfoots and donations. More grifts. It's amazing, man. Amazing. People are secretly waiting for something to happen so they could just sell. So they could sell and leave. There's one guy that used to be in the community that I used to rock with and still rock with. One particular guy, bro. I'm not gonna give him too much shine, but you want to talk about selfish? I didn't like him then. I still don't like him now, and he reminds me. And people like him who want all the attention, who want all the money, and I'm not talking about Ricardo. I'm not talking about Richie Rich. It's just the folks that think that they know they have more information than the masses, and who turn out to be extremely manipulative and selfish. Nah, can't do it, bro. Like, can't rock with people like that. So I'm on the stream talking about, oh, I'm gonna be the next one. Y'all two could be first, and then I'm gonna be the next one in line to, like, bro. What gives you the lane and the right to claim anything? Meanwhile, you need a bunch of people to support whatever you got going on. Like, it's weird, bro. Nah, bro. You already know, Sonny. You already know. You already know. You already know. You see, and like, even with dude, even back then, there were moments where I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and then he showed me why I should not have given him the benefit of the doubt. You always got people coming into a situation, right? They want to just extract all they can and say F everybody else, and then give you a sob story. And in the sob story, want to explain how benevolent they are. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. It's like, all right, it's like, listen, a tiger doesn't change its stripes. It only gets older. People, where there's smoke, there's fire. Like, it's that thing. And I'm not saying anything is not gonna work out. It's just the people. Just like in on the hex side of things, post chase, it's the community. You got a bunch of people like that guy. You got a bunch of people like that guy messing up a good thing for everybody else, messing up a possible good thing for everybody else. Yo, you got plenty of them, yo. You gotta fit in. You wild wild west. You gotta push the button when it's right for you to get what you can, and then handle your business accordingly. That's all it is. That's all it is. I don't nah. I don't fuck with people like that. And that's what's happening. I'm getting myself, like, it's like people got to find their way. I could explain to you my experience, but sometimes until you go through something, then that's when you really understand. You know, my whatever I'm talking about is just from my perspective. People have to sometimes feel it. They got to feel it for themselves. You know, you're talking about something glorious that's about to happen, right? On multiple fronts, right? This is what I was saying like a couple weeks ago. Like, yo, there's something in the air, right? I could just feel it. Like the change is coming for all of us, right? Those of us who stick around, we're gonna be all right. It's just know that the seeds of deception is always there. It didn't go anywhere. You just gotta play your position accordingly and make your moves. Make your moves. You know, I'm not impressed by anyone's material gains. I'm not impressed by that. What impresses me is a person's heart, what they do from the heart, and that is what builds character. That's what impresses me. That's when you catch my attention and support. But when you show me something else that allows me to understand how selfish and greedy people are, and really try to tell you it's not your money, nah, nah, bro. We came too far. Like we've been here too long and put in too much time and work to listen to empty and baseless jargon. One guy telling you need a market. Meanwhile, you've been working for free, doing something that you love, albeit is something you love. Like Cryptomatic, you in here. That's what I'm gonna say. I'll give you an example. Use you as an example again, not to use you as a target, but as an example. Like you've been out here. You stream every week, music every other day, different genres of music, country, rock and roll, pop music, rap, disco, house music, roller skating. Like you this is what you do on your own time. And you stream and you got a message, oh, need more marketing. I can tell you what, you don't need more marketing from a DJ Cryptomatic. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need a DJ, you don't need DJ Cryptomatic to do more marketing. That's just when you see that he's not marketable. Cryptocurrency is difficult, yo. It's difficult. It's difficult. If you don't have the paper, the bread, the money to create a real campaign, so all of a sudden you bombarding the internet with nothing but ads and fanfare and hype and noise and promotion and all of that good shit. That's how you see all of a sudden such and such blockchain comes out. Such and such coin is all the rave. Yo, you heard this coin? Look what it's doing. Oh, this and that and this, da da da. These things are, they planned. People cook in the background. They got all their players in position, and then they act on it. This guy, trying to act like he don't need it when he needs that. Cheap as all, I mean, cheap as heaven. Like you just, I'm trying not to curse. It is what it is. You guys. And Matic does this thing on Twitch, faithfully. Twitch, cooking. Come on, bro. How you gonna tell somebody like Matic, no, that's not, like, yo, you need more marketing. You're not giving him a dime. He's doing it volunteer off the strength. Come on, bro. People made music videos, right? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Endless streams, back to back. Ongoing streams, not endless, but ongoing. Work, constant. Spending all kinds of time and money. And do telling you more marketing. And then at the point right now where I'm just like, yo, because listen, I landed here not on my own lonesome. You know who put me on? Like, it's from dealing with the community I came from, which I came from other communities before I landed on Gandhiji. And it's through Gandhiji and learning, experiencing the whole hourglass phase and contracts and that time period with the Clone Wars and all that, P3D and all that, Telegram groups, this and that, that and this. This was post BitConnect era. This is after BitConnect and all the lending program, lending platform debacle that took place 2017 and the first half of 2018. P3D comes out, Gandhiji comes out after P3D, and a deluge of other contracts came out fighting, wars, scam. One disgusting scam of scams came out back then, arbitraging.co. Who was in the Telegram in arbitraging.co? Your man Richie Rich. But a lot of y'all come from arbitraging.co. You pretend like you were rocking with Richard before when it was these other chats he had going on, and that may very well be true. But a lot of people now that know about what's going on right now started back then. That's how I knew or found out about Richard. I didn't find out about him because of some sci vibe and he had a wide reach on the internet. No, it was in the deep recesses of crypto, in the Telegram, sharing information, earning the time, learning, earning dividends and learning is when I discovered, oh, what is this guy about? And I didn't like him from jump. I didn't like Richard from jump. I didn't like his vibe. And then arbitraging had different Telegram groups because they splintered. That whole thing became a fiasco. Whole thing became one of the illest debacles in the corners, in the deep alleyways of crypto. Nasty work. And it was Sonny and Saint together, collectively, that brought down that whole situation over there. Very difficult too. Brought them down, exposed them. And who was in the thing posting and allowed to post with no reprisal from the admins in the group? Richie Rich. None of the admins in arbitraging.co shut any of his posts down. What are you doing there, sir? But he's trying to tell you you're a giving tree. But he knows and was, yeah, how you landed there. I know how I landed where I land. Right. Facts. RH looked like JR. JR's big brother. Roundsville. JR. All these letters are commonality. Your man's real name isn't RJ. It's not even RH. RJS. This dude was JR. Weird. Whatever. The dude was on a debate with Eric Wall. Eric was like, "Why you can't come to the U.S.?" This guy made it seem like the United States was like the ninth ring of Hades. Oh, the United States, I can't come to. Oh, it's too violent over there. It's too violent. I've been living here all my life, bro. Yeah, there's violence everywhere. Nobody. What we talk? Oh, when he drives out here because of the way he drives, he gets stopped over and he's afraid of dying. Come on, man. That's your man. That's why he don't come to the States. He came to the States, partying it up though. He came to the States. Installed the bidet for Mom Dukes. Shout out. And you partying it up with the nondescript fake celebrities in Hex. And you say you don't drink, but he was drinking. Trying to have a good time. I ain't mad at that. But you were in the States, sir. You were in Florida. That summer he met up with BitBoy Crypto too. Weird. Another community member who been trying to fight a good fight, Identity Block, who faces all kinds of weird pushback, was like, he told this too on the internet, said to RH, yo, why are you linking up with BitBoy? He was like, yo, you don't know what you're talking about. BitBoy got 1 million subscribers. You know, it's all for the clout. And what did the clout do? What did the clout do for your man BitBoy and RH and the whole ecosystem? See? Fake. That's what I'm saying, man. It's not your money. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. It's weird. Learn your history if you care. I know the people here have enough information to make decisions on their own. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just commenting on the strange events, occurrences, behaviors of not only RH, but his minions. And that's what I mean by sometimes the worst things that happen on this side of the thing, as far as Pulse, is the community. The community, the people who in the community who decided to grift and consistently grift, which you'll find all the time. But it's the people who are supposed to be influencers who got greedy and selfish to this day. And since this is a gambling situation, because we all taking risks, you got to make sure that you're gonna be on the winning side, not the losing side. Make calculated risks. Back then it was hex flexing. Flexing what? Flexing your newfound wealth, buying material goods and putting it on the internet, thereby placing a proverbial target on your back. Talked about how the United States, it's too violent, it's scary, this and that, too many guns and all that. You're like, yo, bruh, stop making excuses. But look at now. He even made a statement in that debate with Eric Wall years ago. Oh, if Interpol, blase blah. He made a comment about Interpol, and look at now. Years later, he red notice. They looking for him. They're looking for him. It's all in the history, man. People already leave patterns. They leave breadcrumbs. I left all the breadcrumbs of what I do on the internet by choice. And I hope that my breadcrumbs create a certain pattern that is not akin to scamming motherfuckers. I hope that's been clear. I don't support that. Never will. So just like people need to open their view, open their mind, widen their scope. Don't be so narrow and fixated on one thing. There are many things going on. Many things going on. Many things going on. Opportunities left and right. I let opportunities fly by me again on Pulse because I wanted to be, I thought I was being correct. And I learned the hard way. Nope, I wasn't. I thought believing and talking about the core coins was enough. Nope. Mm-mm. Not enough because you have a group of selfish, greedy people who always acquire more than you and dump on you and suppress price, i.e., look at what's been going on in the entire chain for 2+ years, going on 2 years and a month. Staking what? BitConnect had staking. Can you believe that? People are like, oh, staking. I didn't know that. Oh, staking is so new. BitConnect, you could have staked your coins. The scam of scams too. BitConnect, 2.2 billion at its height, 1.5 million accounts. You could have staked your coins on BitConnect. Could still stake. Could still stake. And these people talking about, oh, you should sell and blah blah blah. You crying and all that, bruh. And it's deeper than what you understand, bro. It's deeper, so much deeper, so much deeper. Yeah, man. Like, nah. I'm gonna continuously comment, comment, and keep commenting. I'm not doing anything different. Spent the most time in my 8 year crypto journey, the journey. Spent the most time talking about something from somebody who wants you to market more. I'm a man of a certain age. What am I gonna do? What? What? Paint an aircraft that says buy my bags on a plane, buy my bags, and leave all the ticker symbols of the core coins on the plane. What am I gonna do? Oh no, that's not good enough. That's brand marketing. Brand doesn't work. They wrapped cars. How'd that work out? What am I gonna do? Do a film? Oh wait a minute. There's already a film. They're talking about doing another film because they just running out of ideas and options. Because why? Dude ain't marketable. You know who has a gift of marketing? Your man Justin's son. He could just at any point when he feels like it do something, and it'll be the rave, the rave. Even if he looks like a bumbling fool, he don't care. Be the rave. This guy. You know what his marketing is? Red notice. Red notice for child abuse, alleged child abuse. Like, come on, bro. Vitalik. Vitalik himself is a market, like a brand. He's a brand in and of himself. This dude jealous. He wish he was like Vitalik, yo. Vitalik younger than him, right? Right? Smarter than him, for sure. Don't care, right? Wishes he was Vitalik. Just be real. Just be real. Act like you know. Act like you understand. CZ, another one. Effortless. Effortless. A dude spent what? 4 months. 4 months in the can. He spent 4 months in the can last year. CZ came out dropped $4 billion to pay the fine. 4 billion. 4 billion. He could just issue a tweet, something, and the talk will be all about him. Easy. Your man over here, red notice. Red notice. And we'll tell you all those other blockchains and projects are trash. At some point, things just have to simply make sense and be logical. Like sometimes you have to apply some form of common sense and logic. Solana, number one blockchain for meme coins. Solana, something that he used to talk down on. You could turn Solana off. Solana is not a real blockchain. Admin keys. Solana took the lead in being the number one meme coin blockchain. Didn't the president of the United States launch his meme coin on Solana? Did the president of the United States launch his meme coin on Pulse? Your man was campaigning for people in the United States to vote for Donald Trump. Campaigning. Donald did not choose Pulse to launch anything on. What'd your man do? In the beginning of this year, 2025, opens up with pump.tires, pump.cringe. Oh, no. There's a utility here. It's utility. It's burning Pulse. I thought you didn't like meme coins. I thought meme coins were garbage. I thought you didn't like NFTs. JPEG. You call them JPEG. It's just a lot of, I'll tell you, man. They say that the decks that out of all the dexes outside of his own nondescript, out of all the dexes, he co-signed Pitias.io, another community within the community, identified weird transactions that were taking place on Pitias. They identified it on numerous occasions, the whole of 2024, right? They tied those obscure transactions, they tied it back to another grifter who received millions of dollars in sacrifice monies, who launched his own DEX, and that there was some form of quote unquote collusion of monies taking place. Some people even raised it to the level of criminal behavior. And this is what your man RH co-signed as a plausible DEX that you can use in addition to what he launched that already has admin keys. But he's Mr. No admin keys. It's too much, bro. You know? I gotta do food shopping for Well, I've been doing food shopping for one of my clients. I'm about to meet up with them. I'm saying that here because I almost forgot what I was doing, thinking about garbage. That's why it's important to live life and do whatever you have to do. You know, it's crazy, right? Like, folks don't know what you go through, but when they see you, it's, hey, sir, you have 50 cents? Excuse me, sir, could you help me out with such and such, such and such? You know what I mean? Like, if I have it, they got it. Because I don't even judge anymore. I used to as a kid. Why can't you work? Go get a job. Go get a job. It's not that easy. And it's stuff like this that keeps me going and do what I do and speak the way I speak on the internet against foolish behavior from rich, fake rich, pompous, ego tripping, narcissistic, personality disorder, uh, rage driven, selfish, greed driven egomaniacs. They forget where they come from. We'll give you a sob story and give you reason to glaze them and deride them. Nope. Where's the where's the marketing in that? Like, I bumped into a group of artists where I'm at, and they were doing something to prepare for like a celebration. And I said to myself, let me go see what they're doing. And they were painting on canvases. There was some music in the background. You know, I love that. But they were painting on canvases, and yeah, I was just vibing with them. Excuse me, sir. Give me a good this. Thank you. And so they were vibing, right? And I was like, yo, I started talking to one of them. They were like, yeah, man, this is what I want to do for a career. I'm like, yo, make sure you also have something to fall back on. And a part of me was like, I was gonna get into my crypto bag, but I said, no, I'm not gonna poison his mind with some information that might confuse him. So I keep it simple. I tell him, listen, there's a lot of opportunities out there in life. Just make sure you understand and you study whatever you get into, especially if it's about making money. Because not everybody out here wants you to be successful. You know what I mean? Not everybody out here wants you to win. Not everybody out here believes that you deserve it. He was like, yo, thanks, OG. Thank you, OG. And, I had to get used to being called OG because of the grays on my grill. They've been calling me OG for a long time, man. I had to get used to it. I know fake crypto foolishness. We talking about life. I respect gray hairs. You know what I mean? In a minute, y'all. Life is life. Peace.